Tower and the atrium on 56th Street. Again, this is a public access area. Within 10 minutes, our footprint of police officers, intelligence division detectives notified of the situation. We got here about 12:20. We started making arrests in the bottom of Trump Plaza in the cafeteria of Trump, the cafeteria area. We're saying roughly 150 people entered Trump Plaza. We made 98 arrests. Those arrests are for trespassing, obstructing governmental administration, and resisting arrest by virtue of us having to carry some of the people out of the Escalade, which you saw.
We had to clean up shop in this country first before we start dealing with any other country. Right now we're making exceptions with Mexico because they're dealing with cartels that are leaking through our border because they're so close to us. But when we're talking about other countries on the other side of the planet from us, they have to wait in line. Unfortunately, it sucks.
The NYPD, our Secret Service, Trump security, when I got here, the mission was simple. Secure the perimeter of Trump Plaza, make sure there was no issues in the building, and then we can proceed with making arrests. We gave warnings on our pager system, and once we did that warning 3 times, the NYPD, with its professionalism, as you saw, went in and made the arrests. There were no injuries. There were no incidents. There was no damaged property. As we stand right now, as you can see on the corner, there's about 50 protesters, and the prisoners are heading down to Central booking. Like I said, 98 prisoners, trespassing, obstructing governmental administration, and resisting arrest. Within 2 hours, the NYPD, with our Secret Service partners and Trump security, had this situation cleared up with no issues. With that, I will open it up to any questions you might have. Hold on. We go. I'll go right here, and I'll go to you too.
Can you explain, if this is a public place, what the violation was? It is open.
So it's a public access area open to the public, to your point. Once Trump security deems it to be a problem for them, they become the complainant. We get permission from them. We give the warnings. As you know, some people left, and some people stayed on the bottom floor, and we made the arrests.
Did the security level around Trump Tower change once Donald Trump returned to the White House, and what is security typically like here?
I'm not going to go into security numbers. Obviously, it did change, but I have to stress the point that it's a public access area, so it's tough for us. But within 10 minutes, notifications went out. We started responding, and again...
Can you tell me what you're doing out here?
I'm doing, what I'm here is I'm witnessing some true police brutality as students were peacefully marching earlier against the detainment and attempted deportation of...
The dude can't even remember his name, and he's protesting for him.
Mamdouh Khalil. And right now... what's going on right now is an attack on free speech, and what's going on is an attack on the rights of Palestinians and protesting for a free Palestine.
You guys check out the Nate Friedman Show. Like, comment, subscribe on his channel. I'm just watching his channel right now, and he has some interesting news to report in regards to the Mahmoud Khalil protests. I have some more to say about this. Let's see what else is going on with this.
Break into a classroom that is learning about Israel and occupy it.
Can you take your drum out and your whole thing out?
To make it seem like the world without Israel we know.
Here's a clip that is now resurfacing of Khalil speaking to a class and blatantly saying, "We tried armed resistance."
We tried armed resistance.
Are people covering the road right now? I saw someone get arrested.
No, right now the NYPD is pretending that people are on the road right now. Everyone's clearly on the sidewalk, but police had already made arrests of people on the sidewalk already.
So the haters are saying that it's like not free speech because there was pamphlets saying "Death to America" and he was part of the Colombian Divest group. Can you tell those people that it's free speech?
It is free speech. It is free
Why?
speech like everything else. It is a call for changes, for more understanding of what the U.S. has been doing in the last 10 decades, last century. It is a call on for there to be an end to the occupation, for the end of the genocide to Palestinians, and for the U.S. to stop funding that genocide.
There is no genocide in Palestine. This is the graph of Palestine's population over time. Does that look like genocide to you? And since when can a country take out 1,200 of your innocent civilians and then not expect 100 times the force back? People are crying about Israel taking out the electricity in Gaza. If Britain had control of the Germans' electricity in World War II, do you not think they would have turned it off the second the Nazis attacked? Israel waited 1.5 years to do that, but no one will say that. I heard off camera too that Khalil's wife is pregnant and it's inhumane to arrest him. Who cares if she's pregnant? If you broke the law, you broke the law. How does that have to do with anything? I don't see those people being outraged about Sagui Chen, the Israeli who has a pregnant wife and he was taken hostage.
That's a good point. In regards to this, people out there protesting for Palestine and anybody saying death to America while you're in the United States of America, you should just leave the country freely or get your ass deported. We don't need any of these people to be in this country. If you do not care or like or promote the United States of America and you're in this country, the United States, get the hell out of this country. Nobody wants that in this country. You want to fight for other causes in the world? It's understandable. There's so many things happening all over the world in many other countries. Go to those countries and use your rights that you may have there. People are coming to America because we have the freedom of speech and we have all these rights for human rights. People want to come here to bitch about other countries because they're too afraid to do it in those countries. Why? Why do you think that? Because they're not allowed to do that in those countries. So they want to come here and use the United States as a platform to get their point across. As soon as they get out of hand and act stupid, police are taking them out. I mean, you heard, I think that was a police chief earlier saying, hey, we're arresting anybody that's basically breaking the law. People can protest and say whatever you want and hold your little signs, but when you start committing crimes, you're getting arrested and you're going to jail. And it's this stuff like this is not going to get the point across of what the message they're trying to deliver to the world, to the American people. They are not protesting correctly. There's a way to protest peacefully. If your intention is to let's go to Trump Tower, make a scene. Shoot, I don't even know if you guys have been hearing me this whole freaking time. I had the mic away. Fuck. If you're gonna go into Trump Tower and try to make a show out of it, it's not gonna get your point across, and you're actually making more Americans get tired of listening and hearing about Palestine, Gaza, and what is going on and what you guys are protesting for. I mean, write in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong, but I mean, I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing this shit. I don't want to hear it. If I'm hearing you guys are breaking the law and I'm hearing police officers say, hey, we're arresting these people that are causing, that are breaking the law, we're taking them to jail, there is nothing of relevance that I need to hear from those people or anybody on those streets.
I'm here because my grandparents were Holocaust survivors, and growing up I was always told about their experience in the Holocaust and my family that died in the Warsaw Ghetto. And what we're seeing right now in Gaza is a genocide. And I was always taught growing up to fight any genocide wherever it was happening. And what we're seeing is that the Trump regime is continuing the genocide in Gaza and attacking our freedom of speech here in the U.S.
And that was just...
Okay, well... Why are we in the United States talking about these other countries? Why doesn't this gentleman go there and protest and figure out ways to help them Instead, you want to come here and expect the President of the United States of America to start doing things for other countries when we've already found out that the last 4 years and probably beyond of how much fraud, waste, and abuse and corruption our own government has become. We have to clean up shop in this country first before we start dealing with any other country. Right now, we're making exceptions with Mexico because they're dealing with cartels that are leaking through our border because they're so close to us. But when we're talking about other countries on the other side of the planet from us, they have to wait in line. Unfortunately, it sucks. War is inevitable anywhere in the country. Things are going to happen. People will die. Right now, we're having this huge distraction of people wanting to protest for things that are happening on the other side of the country when we have a million things going on right here in America today that are costing a lot of American citizens' lives. A lot of families are losing people. We got to take care of the problems here first in America, and then we can help everybody else. The more people that gather around and support President Trump and his objectives to get this country back on track, it'll be able to benefit you later on being able to do the things that these people are protesting for the other side of the world. But no, nobody wants to come together right now, and especially when you have a broken Democratic Party that's pushing ghetto-ness and ratchetness in their party, it's not going anywhere. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Till next time, peace out, guys.